So this is your left ventricle. Okay, left ventricle, right ventricle. Okay. In the right ventricle, you have the moderator band. Okay. And you also have the tricuspid valve. Part of it is right here. Okay. And in the left side, you have the bicuspid valve. Here's one half of it right here. Those cuspid valves are anchored in place by the coronae tendineae, which are right here. And those are anchored to the papillary muscles on the wall of the ventricle. Okay. If you open up the ventricle a little more, you can see in here is the trabeculae carnae, the muscles on the sides of the walls of the ventricles. Okay. Coming from the left ventricle, going out the aorta this way, you have the aortic semilunar. And this is parts of that right here. The semilunar valves are like flaps of tissue. Okay, right there. Okay. Then you also have the pulmonary semilunar, which comes from the right ventricle and goes out the pulmonary trunk. That's pieces of it right here. What's left of it. And here's the other piece over here. Okay. What else did you guys need to know? The pectinate muscles. Pectinate muscles are here. They're on the wall of the atria. Okay. What else? What did we miss?
The interventricular septum.
Yeah, you can't really see those too well, but the interventricular septum is like a hard line of tissue that separates the right and left ventricles, and then you have the atrial septum, which separates the. You're not going to be asked
just
that,
like a small wall.
Yeah, it's a little wall because you keep the two circuits of circulation separate. Right. In utero, you have a connection between your pulmonary and your. And I'm not sure where it is in the cow. This may be it. But in utero, you don't need to send blood to the lungs because you don't use the lungs. So that the blood is just sent right back out through the body because it gets oxygenated from the mother, right? So there's a connection between the right and left sides, and that's here, between the pulmonary and the arterial circulation. And then as gestation progresses, that closes off, and then the blood starts going out to the lungs.